Okay, so we're going to be trying to build this power plant, and we're going to have to try and figure out how to lay it out so that we can sort of future-proof what's going on with our base, sort of do it in a way that's going to really be most beneficial way possible for the colony. I've kind of been toying around with doing an assault on this slime bacteria infection. So what I'm going to probably do here is take a strike at that. Try and get rid of as much of the slime as I possibly can, just so that the number of germs starts to actually decrease. So I'm really going to be digging quite aggressively into this material here, just to allow for some superior reduction in these germs. There's just too many of them, so I need to do a decisive move. And I'm only going to expose my duplicates for a short period of time, and I'll reseal the area just to minimize their germ exposure. So, back to the idea of the power plant. So, at this point, once I'm into this fuel source, I can pump that fuel to pretty much wherever I need it to go. So, I don't have to build a generator so close to the fuel source. That's not necessary. Um, I want to make sure that wherever I build my power plant or this generator, it has close access to the rest of my facility. So it would be beneficial to try and place it over here in this part of the map. Notice here's the boundary for my sort of proposed vertical access tunnel, just to unify my base's movements. Um, so unfortunately this neural vacillator is kind of in the way. Maybe I would have even planned to position some of my power plant equipment over here, and I may eventually do that. So just thinking, here's the natural gas geyser, pumping the gas up here to maybe a natural gas power plant in this area. That would work great. That'd be excellent. And maybe I can have my petroleum generator somewhere nearby. It doesn't have to be in this space, but it could be over here. So I'm thinking, let me work on building my petroleum generator over here, maybe even extend this polluted water bank a little bit so that the petroleum generator will just leak down into there. So that's kind of where I'm aiming right now. So let's schedule up some additional excavation here and start blocking out that project. Just checking my limitations in terms of the miles I can take here. Remember, I don't want this really bad. These are really bad germs to get into this part of my base. Um, these germs are weaker, remember. So I'm exposing my guys just to do some quick mining. Look at that, we've made it into the ethanol. I'll have to be kind of careful here not to expose my duplicates for too long over here, just because that low temperature is pretty dangerous for the duplicates. So, maybe just do that, see if I could wiggle my way over there. Okay. So the duplicates are doing a good job here. Getting another mushroom, so we can add that to the farm. And we're coming up on 2 duplicates worth of mushrooms right here. That's where we're almost at. So we've nearly knocked out all of the slime possible. There's a couple of slime fragments left that we're going to get. Gonna look at the germs here. I think we'll start to see a significant reduction in the germ populations in this area. We're going to have to take care of this one slime that was left behind, but after that this should start to clear out and the germs should really start to die off. That's the theory anyways. Yeah, just taking a look at our water reserves here. You know, we are running a nice solid oxyfern grouping here. This will take away 1, 2, almost 3 duplicates worth of CO2. So this is actually a pretty efficient system here with these oxyferns. That's going to really do a good job of handling some of that CO2 that is produced inside the bays. Alright, I think we've pretty much cleared this as good as we can get. So we'll seal it from duplicating access. Alright, so back to the, so we got more mushrooms. Back to the power plant. What we'll do here is position our generator. So let's go. I'm going to try and make this out of gold. Let's see. So the generator will produce a lot of gas, and it'll also produce a little liquid that drips out the bottom. So kind of makes sense to go with mesh tiles underneath the generator. Alright, we're going to want to carve out a little bit of additional space here. So I think I'll start with that and that. Now that generator's wastewater will just go down here. I might need to put a deodorizer here to deal with some residual gas that will come up. And now I'm thinking about how I'm going to do the plumbing. So you know, I need to get the fuel from here over to the generator. So I'll need to do a little bit of plumbing here. So we'll use the liquid pump. We will have to run some power out to it. No big deal. Alright. So we're getting there with this part of the plan. We can do more mushrooms. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about this ladder access here. I did at one point plan to have a tunnel going down over here, but I'm going to need this to have a stable carbon dioxide atmosphere. I'll have to sort of push any kind of tunneling down off to the side. Doesn't seem like that big of a sacrifice to have the tunnel be maybe over here. So I'm going to go ahead and surrender that plan and continue to kind of like smooth out this part of the landscape. Yeah, it may be a little bit of a struggle here. What I'll do is I'll probably backfill this area so that the carbon dioxide atmosphere stabilizes at this height level. That way I'm not fighting too hard against this flow of carbon dioxide and this surge of oxygen here. Ooh, so we've got some new duplicants here. Ooh, this doctor, skilled doctor. Um, I don't know if that's that impressive. An all-arounder with a bad perk. That's not one you want. And yeah, two bad skill reductions. Nah, it's not worth it. We can get these eggs. That'd be great. Let's get some eggs. Let's take a look at our food. As you can see here, it's refrigerated and in a sterile atmosphere, so this will not decay anytime soon. That's good news. Just it's a little bit easier to add duplicants when you can have a really strong food reserve that may not go bad for a while, so it's probably fine to just go that route. I have to be careful about this because people should not really be allowed up through this door. They still need to sanitize after dealing with the slime in here. So they can come down now, but they will have to pass through here to get out. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of an atmosphere issue. Oh no, it's this shine bug. Oh. Yeah, I just got some shine bug eggs, so I'll just kill it. Wrong place, wrong time. Alright. Alright, so we're still in the midst of this project over here. Need to get this power moved over. It's kind of silly actually. We're gonna probably run a heavy power line right through here. Speaking of the heavy power line, did I do the research? Yep, I gotta do it. So I gotta make sure I get this heavy equipment here. This is kind of essential. Yeah, definitely valuable stuff. Might even go to the low resistance conductors route. Just get it all done. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I'm able to turn this thing on, so might as well wire this up. Sort of process. I think they may have changed the requirements for the petroleum generator in this DLC. I thought it used to require plastic. That might be from the base game, but yeah. It's available now and I have a fuel source, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go for it. add in an additional layer here. I'll balance out that atmosphere issue. Yeah, it's fun to watch them work, I guess. Alright, so we're just about ready to start talking about some issues here. First thing, we need to get some of this oxygen, polluted oxygen, under control. So we'll have to probably build some gas tiles to kind of let some of this up. Maybe even get some deodorizers down on this level here. I'll go ahead and build for that, I think. Plan to succeed here. Might want to speed up access to the zone with a ladder here. Let's check on the germs, huh? Let's see how we're doing. So, yeah, it's still pretty dangerous. Not too bad, but nobody got sick from the last exposure, so I could probably go back in here and maybe try and take another crack at this. Yeah, there's the one slime down there, but I don't think the one block of it's really gonna infect the whole region. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and clean this up once and for all down over here. Yeah, the germs are pretty dangerous over here, so once we break this and let some more of these germs through to be purified, we'll give it some more time before we try and breach it again. Yeah, we gotta speed that up a little bit, I think. So, we're sort of laying the foundations for that power plant. Kind of on hold, waiting for some technology to finish. And trying to get some sort of infrastructure built. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about these, this little friend I'm seeing down here, this plug slug. That could be fun. So a little bit excited about possibly taking advantage of that little critter. Okay. Alright. Better seal that for now. Okay, so we've completed our researches, and that'll allow us to do some really good design work on that power plant. But I have to save that for a little bit later. It seems like we're at the end of the day. So, I hope your kitty cat has fallen asleep or perhaps walked away. In any event, that's mission accomplished. We'll pick it up a little bit more of this power plant work next time. Have a great day.